Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to a special extended Hold Your Light reading. And it is going to be special and extended for sure because they guided me to 7 decks. And this is all about keeping up with the light working. It's all about keeping up with the light working. And I got that spirit message and they guided me to 7 decks. And my voice sounds funny. And I'm actually trying to compose myself for the last 10 minutes to do this video, which I've never had to do before because I was already moved to tears. Like I was just sitting here moved to tears because it's a Hold Your Light reading, which I've done before, the Hold Your Light readings, but they're saying it's a special extended and it's specifically to keep up with the light working. And I will confide in you, and I'm sure I'm not alone in this, where you're doing things and you're extending and you're giving and you're outpouring and you may be feeling like it's not landing, it's not making that much of an effect. Why don't I just stop doing this or dwindle this down? Or maybe, I'll even confide in you. Sometimes I feel like, I'll not post as much, or maybe I'll do my quantities of my decks, let them run out and not offer them anymore, like just wind it down or something like that. And you could be thinking of that, that's just an example, but you could be thinking about facets of your life, like maybe I shouldn't even do that anymore. Maybe I should just, maybe it's not for me. It's so, it's so saturated already. I don't need to do it anymore. And they're saying it's to keep up with the light working. So this is really for us to get messages directly from 7 decks, from whatever you've been personally thinking. This is light working for yourself and others. And that's another thing too, like whatever we're doing, like they always say, light working is a 24/7 job, right? And so to keep up with the light working for yourself, there's been constant messages about real divine self-care during this time. No matter what's going on in the physical world, we're doing light working 24/7 for ourselves. They say we're a divine healer and a divine channel of healing, and we're doing that through the outpouring, whether it's through your personal, your work, however you show up in life. It doesn't matter what you call yourself or anything. You're bringing that to situations and relationships and to the things that you're doing. Your energy is bringing that. And we're also doing that for ourselves right now. And it's just as important we're doing that for ourselves as we're doing that for others. It's 24/7. So keep up with the light working is all encompassing. So everything that I was getting, babes, I'm sharing here to keep up with whatever you're doing for yourself and others when it comes to keeping up with the light working. So these are all going to be messages that we have love, support, backing. They know everything that's happened, everything that's going on. They kept on saying you're loved, you're protected, you're heard. To feel loved, supported, backing. Sometimes there's so much going on, there's so much chaos, there's so much noise. You feel alone, you're not alone. They come through with sign symbols, messages, but often they're not enough. We want it constant. We're not constantly fed. A lot of the times why I call it hold your light, it's because when you do get a sign symbol message, you have to hold it, you get fed, and you have to hold your light for the time being. It's almost like, when you dunk underwater, you hold your breath. So you take a deep breath, so you fill your lungs, and then you go under. That's what it feels like here. It's like fill yourself up with divine love and hold your breath, like hold your light for the next time that you're fed. So keep up with the light working. So however you can supply it for yourself. But here we're going to tap into 7 messages. I have chills, and I literally had to compose myself for 10 minutes about, I was just sitting here crying even before getting started. So I don't know where this is going to go. I'm just being very open. They guided me to 7 decks. We're going to start off with the Priestess of Light, which already gave me tears because they always refer to us as like a high priestess at work, is how I always refer to you. And whatever you're doing in your work, in the physical, you're very highly tapped in. I call you the high priestess at work because you're running on your clairs more than your eyes and ears at this point, and your intuition and everything else. But we're starting off with the Priestess of Light. Then we're going to have messages from the Keepers of Light, which is mainly Masters energy. Then we're going to go higher up a notch, Angels of Light. We're going to get messages from the Archangels. Do you see where this is going? So that's the love, support, backing. And then we're going on to the other side where we're getting messages going higher for our divine power. What are they saying? They're backing, the love support backing for our divine power here. The divine spirit messages for our divine spirit. We have backing. Look how there's 2 cards here. And we are going to end it with pure love from spirit, which I feel like this all is. And I'm actually really overwhelmed. Like, I've never had to sit and compose myself for like 10 minutes because I was in tears before even starting. So I have no idea where this is going to go. Definitely watch this when you have time. I don't know how long this is going to be, but definitely watch this when you have time and you just want to be fed. That is what I'm feeling like. This is a hold your light reading, and this is to keep up with the light working for you and others. So let's get into the Priestess of Light. We're going to use our intuition, and they also have the guidebook here. We may want to go into depth. We'll see where it goes. On this deck, this is the Priestess of Light, how they're looking at you as the Priestess of Light. Like, hold your light here in the physical. For all of you, you're always considered a high priestess at work. Whether you're bringing it to your family, your physical, your work, your projects, your creativity, what you're doing for yourself and others, all that you're doing in the physical, you're like a high priestess at work. So let's tap into the messages of what's going on right now. What do they want to bring forth? Why am I doing this reading? Let's see. What are the messages that they wanted to bring forth? Keep up with the light working. Oh, right here. Oh my gosh, look what's coming out here. Grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. And look at the light, like look at what she's bringing to the situation. Look at the illumination in the crown and her heart. You see like the 2 areas here. Grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. Hold your light. This is what they want us to embody. And this is such a tall order when you're surrounded with darkness. Look at how she's holding the light and holding the light. So this is a reading that's going to support us right now to hold the light and walk forward and look forward and hold grateful optimism and hold a joyous view of the future. They're asking us to embody this and hold this. Like, I have chills, like I have tears. Like, that's why a joyous view of the future. And I want to go right into here. Do you know how hard that is to do right now with everything that's going on? So, you know, no matter what news, no matter what input, no matter what's going on in the physical right now, they want us to hold this grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. Okay, they want me to read this. So, the priestess of the cranes looks joyously upon the world. Light radiates from her brow chakra. Exactly what I was saying. Oh my gosh, light radiates from her brow chakra, projecting thoughts of great hope and optimism. So they're using our energy. This is very important. That's what we're doing here in the physical, okay? So that's why they always say your energy is so important. No matter what is going on, the darkness around, this is why we have to hold the light. So you continue. Light radiates from her brow chakra, projecting thoughts of great hope and optimism. Her heart center vibrates with feelings of grace and appreciation. I was about to say apprehension. Do you already see my Freudian slips? This is what we have to do. We have to project thoughts of great hope and optimism. Her heart center vibrates with feelings of grace and appreciation. Her hands are held in a mudra, a prayerful position at her 3rd chakra, where life force energy is generated down here. This card calls you to reignite your enthusiasm for your life, to look around and find bright sparks of present joy, to kindle the flames of future hope. So this is a recurring message that they're asking us to do, to stay as clear and up as possible 24/7 for ourselves. Like, bring it in here. It's telling us to reignite your enthusiasm for your life, look around and find bright sparks of present joy, to kindle the flames of future hope. One crane faces left, which is the past, while the other looks right, facing the future. And this is a reminder that your appreciation for the present is connected to your optimism for the future and to the dreams and desires you will achieve. After all, it is difficult to manifest happy results from ongoing dissatisfaction. The energetic link between gratitude, optimism, and manifestation is an undeniable force. And the gratitude referenced in this card is not the same as this other card they're talking about. They're mentioning card 50, which encourages a profound recognition of your very value. This appreciation is more lighthearted. It's even more lighthearted. They're telling us to even embody this even more of lightheartedness, a blissful sighting of all the little experiences that bring joy to your life. Once you frame more happy perceptions of the past and present, you can look to the future with equally joyous expectations. Your grateful optimism will project such vibrant visions of the future that the universe will be compelled to respond. And this is why I'm doing this reading, because they're asking us to hold the light, because literally they're saying your grateful optimism, it will project such vibrant visions of the future that the universe will be compelled to respond. And that is why this is so important. So lift your that's why they say our energy, our light working is so important. Keep up with the light working. Literally, the universe is compelled to respond. So lift your perceptions, elevating your outlook on the wings of the white crane. Feel the joy and optimism expanding your being, rippling outward into the skies of unlimited potential. And you will soon find the great luck of crane energy bringing you all the prosperity, grace, and good health that you have chosen to be optimistic about. And the affirmation is, I recognize and appreciate all the little joys that I've been blessed with, and I look to the future with happy expectations. So this is what they're asking us to bring in. It reminds me of sitting in this light and having it radiate and look out and project those feelings and visions on the future. They're saying you embody and hold this light, like hold your light. Like this is literally a hold your light reading, but they're saying hold and embody this light and look to the future this way. The universe is compelled to respond. So that's why they keep on saying our energy is so important. This is not a time to like give up, dwindle down, think it's not landing, making a difference. This is a time to hold your light and sit strongly, amplifying it out onto the future with grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. Each one of us, we're bringing that in if we hold that light. That's the message that they want us to bring in. So let's get into Keepers of Light, of what they're saying is supporting us to be this way, holding this. Keepers of the Light now, we're going to get messages from the Masters to help us hold this. We're holding the energy and bringing it in. This is why they want us to continue, keep up with the light working for yourself and others. The universe is compelled to respond to this energy. And we got two right away. We have intervention and purpose, the divine director, where I feel, my voice is coming out, I feel like we're being divinely directed and choreographed right now, right? So intervention and purpose, and we're getting Diana, focused intention, which if you're not familiar with my channel, she's been coming out in every reading. And look at the crown chakra, focus intention. This is how they want us to remain focused and hold your light. And it's the divine director, focused intention. So we're all being choreographed and divinely used. And I'm saying you, like in your personal and your work, but your energy. And it's like you are being shifted and you are being, it's almost like if you went a little to the left, like you weren't holding your light with grateful optimism, joyous view of the future, something divinely comes in, like a divine director, choreographer, that's like you're moving a little to the left, you're moving a little to the right, like get in line, get your energy in line. Get your energy in line with the universe is compelled to respond to it. So our clairs are so activated, you recognize that, and it's like we allow the opening for this divine director to come in and be like, hey, get in line. This is what I'm getting, and get back to the focused intention and hold that. So here we have intervention and purpose, and it says divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Joyous view of the future. We're here to bring this in. We're here to bring this in, and there's always intervention and purpose, and know that you're being guided. Divine intervention is occurring, like right now, right this moment. Happiness is your purpose. Hold the joyous vision of the future. Hold your light, no joke. Diana, focused intention. And it's saying, think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. This is how they want us to walk. She almost looks like a warrior. Joyful optimism, joyful view of the future. And they're saying joyous view. And they're like, hold your vision, set your sights high, keep that higher perspective, stay divinely connected. This is what they're saying. So it's the divine director and focused intention. And they're asking us to hold the light and maintain this. It's easier said than done. I know these are just words, but when you have, like they say, it's 24/7, know that you are being guided. Happiness, this is your purpose right now, to hold that joyous view of the future, that grateful optimism, to embody that, to have a grand vision of the future and stay focused on that no matter what's happening. Let's get into the angels of light right now. What are they saying? Angels of light to help us hold your light, keep up with the light working for yourself and others. Hold your intention, your focus, your purpose while gosh, my voice. Oh my gosh, okay, we're getting through right away. We are getting discernment. Discernment means exactly the divine director, intervention, purpose. Just like what I was saying about you're discerning when you've gone a little to the left, a little to the right, a little low in your optimism or gratefulness or joyous view. You know when you've been shifted because of the input or what they call the gravity of the earth. Like the gravity is not just, you hold a pen and it like this gravity. It's the denseness that lowers our light here. It's they call it like a black hole. Let's see if we can zoom in here. The discernment means sensing what feels right or wrong, trusting your judgment and acting on it. Your angel guidance is to look at the people and situations in your life now and respond to your gut feeling. Learn to develop your intuition and ask the angels to help you to discern the good from the bad. They will prompt and guide you. You have a divine director. You get intervened. There's intervention and purpose. You'll pay attention. You're linked with this divine director. You're not gonna go off course. You're gonna feel it energetically when you've gone to the left or the right. And that's why they always, because they want you have to be like this in the physical. And whenever you've been moved energetically in a certain way, believe me, you are internally guided and you have external help to get you back in line and aligned. And here you have, learn to develop your intuition and ask the angels to help you to discern the good from the bad. They will prompt and guide you. You will feel safer, happier, stronger, clearer. This has been a recurring message. Do whatever you can during the day to stay as up and clear as possible. You're being energetic. You have a divine compass. You'll feel the shift and you do what you can. You will feel safer, happier, stronger, clearer. Angel wisdom reminds you that when you can be trusted to use discernment, you can serve the universe in great ways. That's what we're doing. Angel wisdom reminds you that when you can be trusted to use discernment, you can serve the universe in great ways. And this card is saying we're serving the universe by holding this light. Holding your light, like seriously holding your light. I trust my intuition. It's your divine compass and it's your divine communicator with a divine director. There's no other way to say it. They're asking us to be flexible and introspection. And I feel, yeah, okay, so introspection is when we have to go inside to get rebooted, recharged, come back to your power, come back to your connection. This is when we need more alone time to reconnect. We go inside when we feel the shift and we need to go inside to get realigned. Your angel guidance is to find quiet space for contemplation and look within. It is time to withdraw and review your life. Taking time and space for yourself gives you an opportunity to recuperate from life's challenges, like a reboot, a recharge, a repower, to reflect on the way ahead, to hold your vision, joyous view of the future, to reflect on the way ahead, to strengthen yourself and prepare yourself for the next phase of your life. During times of introspection, you can become aware of your gifts, your reconnection, right here, your inner reserve, because you've held your light and your connection and your wisdom, and it is time for healing. And this is what they're talking about. We're not just a divine outpouring and healer for whatever you're doing in the physical to others in your quote-unquote light work, but we're a divine healer for ourselves. You know when you need to recharge, to reboot, to stay connected, to recharge and hold the light here. It's a time for healing for yourself, to go inside and get rebooted and recharged, to be strong again in your power. Still your mind and quieten your emotions. Ask for your angel's wings to enfold you and provide you with a safe haven in which to relax. And this is very important because there's so much going on. They said, like, embody those, bring in the peace, like reconnect for the peaceful moments, a safe haven, so that you can relax, let go of your burdens for a minute and reconnect. Then you can listen to the promptings of your angel inspiring and guiding you. And the affirmation is, I claim time and space for myself. Yes, away from the noise, a way to reboot, recharge, plug in again to this divine director, and to reboot, to literally relight your fire. If you really think of like a light, we have to stay lit, and so it's like recharge, regroup. We have to go within for that, okay? And the next one, it will help us with flexibility. And here we have life, and this is what's happening right now. Life is full of changes and surprises. Your guidance is to move with the current, for it is resisting the flow which creates problems. So we're going with the flow here, and right now we're in times of change and surprises, and they're telling us to even hold our light through that. The divine director, you may be feeling like you're going way too left, way too right, whatever, but this is all full of changes, surprises, to hold your own through it, to keep up with the rhythm of it, no matter where it's going. And your guidance is to move with it. For resisting the flow creates problems. So that you may need more time to reboot, recharge, recenter, to feel more aligned, to even when it, to your senses, to your energy senses, it feels like you're going off or to the left or the right. We're all being divinely moved and used. Ask your angel to help you open your mind and heart to new ideas and fresh options. When you accept the possibility that there are other ways, previously unseen doorways will be open to you, and you will move easily through change. Now, this was happening a lot, like don't fear change and everything that was going on. But another recurring message was, sometimes we think that our dance moves, like our life moves, are ABC in this rhythm. And then spirit moves us to ABG. It's just to accept that. It's to remain open and flexible. And when you accept the possibility there are other ways, previously unseen doorways will be open to you, and you're going to move easily through change. There is a solution to every problem, so look at all things with eyes of love and expectation. Going back, hold your light, grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. Even if it's not going according to your own plan, your ABC, whatever, you're still holding this grateful optimism no matter what, joyous view of the future, no matter what, that you trust and have faith that there are doorways opening. If you were planning on ABC, but now you're facing G, that's going to lead to another doorway that will open up to you. Stay flexible. There's a solution to every problem. Look at all things with eyes of love and expectation, like even if it's change or unexpected. Have faith and trust. And if you need to go within that introspection to grab hold of that faith and trust because you're facing an unknown, it will be given to you. You will feel healthy and alive and can access the necessary resources and wisdom within you, within yourself. Yeah, that's what they were just saying. Interesting. I mean, you can't make this up. You will feel healthy and alive and can access the necessary resources and wisdom within yourself to help you through the change. So even if you're facing an unknown, you go back, you have a moment alone to recharge, recenter, go within to the faith and trust and wisdom. You will be helped through the change. I am free and flexible. They're helping us to hold our light even through the changes. And it's on focused intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. So even during the changes, even if you don't know, you know you're linked with divine wisdom, you're still fearless. You're still like Diana, even when it wasn't even according to plan. It's through the changes. You're flexible because you have a higher knowing. You will still even get through that change, that unknowing. This is what they're empowering us with, to hold this light. I have chills. Is to hold this light This joy is for you of the future, even when it's facing change, unknown, it's not according to plan. Still go with it. When you need to go within for that faith, trust, centeredness, to link again with this divine director, it's always the divine director. Even if it's like they're throwing you a choreographic, what's the word? A choreograph, like you have a dance routine, but now they're throwing you a new number. But you have to know, move with it. Hold your joyous view of the future, that it's still being divinely directed, like the rhythm of life, the dance of life. So if you have to go within inside to be like, oh, I have full trust and faith, that this divine director is moving me to the rhythm that I'm supposed to be at. I'm flexible enough to go with it. If I need to get my balance and centeredness to catch up to where it's going now, I can take a moment to recenter and fill myself with the light of faith and trust and still embody that joyous view. No, it's not my ABC, but I believe the ABG or whatever he's having me do, that's right in line. You're still aligned. Sometimes it's us going inside for that realignment that's necessary. We trust and we have focused intention and we're flexible even through all the changes, always expecting the best possible outcome. No matter what, even if that outcome changed, it's a divine outcome, intervention and purpose. You're being guided the whole way. Okay, so that's a clear message, because there's so much change, and this here, hold your light and project joyous view of the future. That's no matter what's going on around. That's even the two cranes facing when we get pulled in back and forth and in different directions. We have to go within and hold our light and be centered and balanced. This is really gorgeous. Okay, so now let's get into the archangels that want to support us with holding your light, keeping up with the light working. Holding your light. What are the Archangel messages for this reading? Keeping up with the light working no matter what. For yourself and others. Archangels, keeping up with the light working. Oh, right away we are getting Archangel Uriel. Yeah, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. Align with the highest and go with the flow. They're acknowledging right here. The last three readings and messages was all about a lion. How everybody was talking about Lionsgate, but I kept on saying they keep on telling me align with the highest. Stay aligned with the highest. No matter what is going on, align with the highest. And I kept on having a play on words, like align actually sounds like a lion. Like sometimes they do a play of words with me, like soil, soul, like nurture your soul, your soil, make sure you support yourself through these times, things like that. But here, align with the highest has been a recurring message. Jules, it always reminds me of joy, in a sense, and joyous for you of the future. Going with the flow no matter what, aligning to the highest. Look at her crown. That's what you're aligned to, this divine director. And here's the crown here. It's focused intention. It's holding your light, like no joke here through it all. And holding this alignment, align with the highest, go with the flow. So we have to do whatever we can to go with the flow, to go with the rhythm, and align with the highest. It is a tall order. And that's even a play on words. Align with the highest. It's a tall order, especially when we're here. And with everything that's going on. But that's what they're saying, to hold your light, align with the highest. And we're getting Archangel Uriel. Yes, come into harmony and balance and use your power for peace. Yes, this is it. This is what they're using us for. Come into harmony and balance. Use your power for peace. And if you have to dig deep into introspection to hold this grateful optimism, joyous view of the future, and hold your peace. Like they said, in these times of darkness and chaos and everything, they said, we hold your peace, bring in the peace, embody the peace. Everything that the world is not, bring it in, bring it down. Like the world's dark and crazy and chaos, bring in more peace. Hold the peace. Archangel Uriel is all about in the physical, come into harmony and balance. The world is in balance. Hold the balance, hold the harmony. Use your power for peace. So use your divine power to go inside to hold that peace and harmony. That's what we can do. That's what's in our divine power, to hold the peace, the harmony, talk about the rhythm, the harmony of it all, and the balance through, they kept on saying it's like dancing through life, like the harmony and the balance. Use your power for peace through the process. So you're keeping up with if it's a dance rhythm, right? Like they kept on saying the choreography, you want to hold the harmony and the balance, and then use your power for peace of mind, for the peace that you know that you're within the rhythm. And align with the highest, go with the flow. So you want to stay in the flow, harmony and balance, and use your power for peace. And it's almost like your power to bring in more peace to yourself and others, that you're right in the flow, that you're right in the divine rhythm, no matter what it looks like, even if to you in your physical it feels like ABG, okay? We're getting Archangel Amethyst, purify your life with love and prepare for something better. Prepare for something better. Do you see this? Purify your life with love. Prepare for something better. Look at this bright light. Prepare for something better. Hold that. Like they said here, this is what they're asking. Grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. Purify your life with love. If you're ever faced, this is the focused intention. If you're faced with anything else that saps your joyous view of the future, grateful optimism, purify it out. Bring in more love for yourself. That helps you for yourself and others. That's a light working 24/7. Cleanse out. They said to be as clear and up as possible. If anything comes in, purify it with love. Purify it with love. You want to maintain this joyous view of the future, grateful optimism. Hold your light. You have to see and hear. And so they're saying purify everything else. Just stay as clear and up as possible. So that is a recurring message. So just keep being flexible and purifying with love, with whatever you're facing. It's like go up a notch. Again, purify and go up, align with the highest, go with the flow. It's a recurring message. Stay as clear and up as possible. So whatever else, purify with love for yourself and others. Bring that light in and align with the highest again. And then you're facing the future with grateful optimism. You're holding more light. You're holding your light strong no matter what. And it's like focused intention. And it's the discernment of knowing when you need to do that to stay in alignment. Because all your clairs are wide open. You'll feel it energetically. It's been a recurring message. So they're definitely guiding us this whole way. And internally, your internal divine compass, you'll register it. You'll register when you're out of, that's the discernment. You'll align. You'll know when you're out of step with the divine director. You'll feel a little off. You know that you got to get back up. You have to purify, let go, and get in alignment. Go align with the highest. Go with the flow. Purify with love. Hold on to harmony and balance and peace. So whenever you feel out of harmony or balance or peace, you take a moment to go inside and bring that for yourself. Like feed yourself, empower yourself, realign yourself to feel full in power, facing the future that way. And if you're not facing the future that way, then you know you need to go inside and grab some harmony, balance, and peace. Align with the highest, purify and let go anything you may have digested that clog that up. That's what they're saying. So let's get into our divine power, because this is all about aligning with the highest. Use your power for peace. So let's see what's in our divine power. Why are they saying this? To hold your light. What is in our divine power? What are they saying is in our divine power right now? To hold your light. And right away we're getting all of these. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. You have divine power to work with for this. Do you see this backing? These messages were the masters, the angels, the archangels. You're not doing any of this alone. You have a divine director here. Your divine intervention is occurring. You're not doing anything alone. A lot of things that we feel that we're doing alone, even if you're working with other people, 24/7, we feel very alone sometimes. But here's a divine director, and here it says, know that you're being guided. Divine intervention is occurring. Know you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Stay in alignment. Joyous view of the future. Embody this light. Bring it to situations. You have divine power to work with for this. We do. I mean, just like I'm doing this reading, you're going to be guided throughout your life. Signs, symbols, messages. They're infusing you with the power, with the alignment, with the peace, with the light, you're being guided. You can't go too much to the left or the right. They're going to guide you. You have divine power to work with for this. Also to embody this light and bring it to situations. And you have help, support, love, and backing in this entire way. To keep you in balance, to keep you in harmony, to keep you focused, to keep you in alignment, align with the highest, to go with the flow, all of that. You have divine power backing you up. Talk about holding your light. This is what I'm talking about, the love, support, backing. And for your divine power, you have backup. it's almost like when you can go inside to replug. I know it's a play of words, but literally like your computer, you need backup, right? You can plug into the divine at any time. You can go inside and reconnect for divine power, divine alignment, harmony, balance, peace, a higher perspective, more flexibility, more alignment, all your clairs. You have divine power that is unlimited as you are. Do you see that? Do you see flexibility? And where was this? Sorry. And it says, there was something here about, yeah, I mean, life is full of changes and surprises. Your guidance is to move with the current, for it is resisting the flow which creates problems. Ask your angel to help you open your mind and heart to new ideas, fresh options. When you accept the possibility, there are other ways. Previously unseen doorways will be open to you. You're going to move forward. There's a solution to every problem. There was something here about, well, you're free and flexible, unlimited. There was something here about absolute amazing things are going to be coming through. There was unlimitedness. Hold on a second. This is going to bother me. There was something on one of these cards that was like unlimited. There was literally all these possibilities. You're tapped into the infinite. But there was something in here. Oh my gosh, where did it go? It's going to bother me. Maybe on playback I'll find it. You're so much more that's possible. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcomes. But there was something on one of these cards where there's so much more that is possible, that you're linked to the infinite. I know it's somewhere on here. Okay, you have divine power that's unlimited as you are. The love support backing that you have, what you're connected to is infinite possibilities, infinite, and all of that. You have divine power. It's unlimited as you are. That's what's at our disposal. That's the love support backing that's here. It's unlimited. So this also helps us to stay completely empowered with a positive view. You're not doing any of this alone. There's endless divine power for this, and it's unlimited potentiality. I'm at a loss of words. I can't believe where it went. There's something about unseen doorways are going to be open for you. Yeah, there's something here about unlimited. Just stay free and flexible. You have divine power that's unlimited as you are. It's beyond what we even think. You know, here she has the crown. That's what you're connected to. It's infinite, the whole universe, beyond the universe. It's completely unlimited. So there's something about that we constantly need to be reinfused with, because our world is so dark and little. It's so lacking sometimes that all we see is this darkness. It's such an expansive, unlimited power that's available, that they're infusing us with infinite ideas, wisdom, creativity, and everything else. And you have divine power that's unlimited as you are. And there is also a recurring message, like continue to believe in yourself, and you know, besides like hold your light and everything else that you're bringing, but this divine power is unlimited as you are. First of all, there's so much that's like whenever you need it, you can tap back in. It's there. Like they literally said, you have divine backup. So whenever you feel that you need to recharge, you need to reboot this, you can just tap right back in. It's unlimited. Sometimes we just need to be reminded of that as well. All right, let's tap into the divine spirit messages. I got thrown. There was something here about endless possibilities, and you know, we're seeing farther than our physical eyes can see. You know, there's an unlimitation. It's such an expansiveness that we have to remind ourselves to even stay connected to that. Brings that in. You have divine power. Look at it. Divine power to work with, divine power backing you up, and divine power that's unlimited. I mean, hold your light. This is continue, keep up with the light working for yourself, inside and out, for yourself and others. Let's get divine spirit messages now. The divine spirit, from divine spirit, for our divine spirit, hold your light, continue, keep up with the light working. What is the support? Yes, they can't be more clear. Wow, we're getting a whole bunch. Okay, those two wanted to be seen too. I flipped over right in my hands. let me tell you, the first one, the number one card, remain clear of negativity. Remember when they said here, purify your life with love, prepare for something better. So that's going to help with this joyous optimism, embodying more light. Like, let me put this here, because this is what they want us to embody. Grateful optimism, a joyous view of the future. This is a tall order to maintain that alignment. Each and every time something else comes in that they call negativity, purify with love. You prepare for something better. That's your vision, okay? Let me see. Think, is it in line with you? Yes, that will help you with discernment. We literally had discernment, and they said, I mean, you can't make this up. You had discernment and align with the highest, right? That's what the archangels were saying. Align with the highest and use discernment. And here it says, think, is it in line with you? So whenever something comes in, you used your discernment. Is it in line with you? Are you even going to digest it? Can you just immediately purify it with love so you're still looking this way into preparing for something better, holding that intention? We have Diana, focused intention. They're asking us to have that focused vision and intention and hold this light. Have faith in your abilities. Remember, you hold this, the universe is compelled to respond. Your energy is so important. Have faith. Just like they were saying here, I went off on a tangent. Believe in yourself the way that they believe in you. Have faith in your abilities. Have faith in your abilities. There's constant things about, have faith and trust. Like they believe in you. They're backing you. You had divine power backing you. It's like the love, support, backing that they have in you, have for yourself. Provide that for, light working for yourself and others. So along the way, have faith and trust and believe in your abilities to do everything in this reading. Wow, did that want to come out? That was weird. Okay. Focus on what you want now. Focused intention. So we got to keep up our focus. There's been a lot coming through about, everything, our natural resources, our time, focus, energy, mind, heart, and soul. Everything's getting pulled out energetically in this world. They said, pull it back. Focus on what you want now. What do we want? We want a beautiful future. What did they say? Prepare for something better. Keep your intentions, your mind power, heart and soul, your efforts during the day, your focus on what you can do, not on what you can't do. Not on focusing on what's working, not on what's not working. Focus on what you can make better. There's so much, they call it like a black hole when you just, it doesn't make any impact, it doesn't land, you're just outpouring your time, focus, energy. Keep it focused on a bright future, joyous view of the future, stay in this alignment, focus on what you want right now, and own your power in the situation. Own your power in the situation. This is what they want us to do. We had all this divine power. Do you have divine power that's unlimited? Do you have divine power backing you up? And it was right behind the card. You have divine power backing you up. Yes, you do. You have divine power backing you up. Come into harmony and balance. Use your power for peace. You have divine power backing you up. And here, own your power in this situation. Yeah, remain clear of negativity. That's your power. You can purify it. You can realign. You can hold your light for yourself and others going forward more effectively. Just continue to focus more on what you want now. Look at Diana. Focus more on what you want. Stay in this alignment. It's a divine director. Stay in this grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. You feel like you shift away from that. You readjust, you realign. Think, is it in line with you? Remain clear of negativity. Have faith in your abilities. Own your power in the situation. Focus on what you want. Stay focused on what you want. I mean, this is so clear, and they want us to remain so clear. Purify your life with love and prepare for something better. Stay flexible. You're free and flexible. You have divine power that's unlimited as you are. This is what's backing us. I have chills, chills, chills. Let's end it with just pure love from spirit, okay? This is what we're supposed to hold. Hold your light. Hold your light. Hold your light. Light working for yourself and others. Hold your light. My gosh. Okay, so pure love from spirit. Loved ones passed on. Our spirit guides for this. Hold your light. I have chills all over my body. Oh my God. I have chills all over my body now. Okay. From loved ones passed on, we are here for you through this. They sure are. Which one came out next? I'm not sure. We know how you feel. Yeah, especially remain clear of negativity, all of these things. Have faith in your abilities. We know how you feel through this. That's why this is all here. We want you to know we're safe and happy. If you've been thinking about loved ones passed on recently, they are safe and happy, and we will send you some miracles. Yes, what did they say? Prepare for something better. Prepare for something better. Joyous view of the future. This is what they were saying. Expect, you can't make this up, expect the best possible outcome. We will send you some miracles. They want us to hold our light. This has been Hold Your Light reading, extended reading to hold your light. Light working, keep up the light working for yourself and others. That was the message, and these were the supportive messages. They will send you some miracles. You hold your light like this. Maintain your joyous view of the future. This was all to support that. Like they said here, you have divine power backing you up. I mean, you can't make this up. I wish you the best. This was your Hold Your Light reading. Keep up the light working for yourself and others. And here's to, moving into that future in this way and going through it this way. I wish you the best in the process, and take care. Bye-bye.